Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Deja Vu here, bringing you the second set of the winner series in the Group J round of 36. Baby getting a win off of the Big Dong, getting a win off of Jaedong, and was able to defeat J-Dizzle's useless 2-hatch lurker build, because 2-hatch lurker is useless because 2 or 3 bunkers just slaughters it. But Jaedong went for it anyways, and, well, it failed. He got a lurker that got glitch screwed, and, overall was not able to put anything together there to come away with much of anything, and that is a really cool model airplane there of a Korean for the Korean Aero. So, and Baby's gonna have 2 chances now to take down Jaedong, and Jaedong's gonna have to come up with something now. He took down Flash just like a month ago or 2 months ago in the MSL in best of 5. He took down Flash, so you'd think he'd be able to roll through Baby here if he would just play a standard game. I don't know what was going on in that first game. I don't know why he wasn't just playing standard, but he didn't. And went for 2-hatch lurker and it failed, but he's gonna have a chance here on a big macro map, Fighting Spirit, to show his overall skills. He can really push it to the late game, push it to management, stress the multitask, just try and show off, be like, use the fact that he's good at everything, the fact that he's such a complete player to his advantage, and try and eventually find some holes in Baby's game. See if Baby maybe loses out some macro in the late game. See if he maybe loses out some micro, maybe not positioning units correctly all across the map, forgets to defend the base, that sort of thing. Just that's the sort of thing that I think he should be trying to do now. I mean, yeah, you're down a set and you really want to get one quick, so maybe he'll do for something a little bit more maybe not cheesy, but early game-ish. But I hope not. I hope he realizes. I can't foresee Jaedong losing if he just plays standard against and Baby goes standard, which he seems inclined to do. The one game he went 2-port Wraith versus Hero, but all of the other 3 games he's gone standard. So should that happen, standard versus standard, I think Jaedong is just in brilliant shape, and I hope he realizes this and he responds accordingly in this second set. Looks like, let's see, Overlord gonna pop out pretty soon here, and looks like we're gonna see a 12-hatch here on Fighting Spirit. Like I said, 12-hatch is pretty much standard on this map, and yeah, nothing too special going on from either player here. And let's see, for those of you who want to know, Baby is the one on the in the bottom right. OSL does this cool thing where you get to see their like minerals and stuff. Baby is on the right, Jaedong is on the left. Jaedong's the one with the big circle at the start of his name. I'm sure it has an actual term, but it looks like a circle to me, so it's a circle as far as I'm concerned. And, yeah. That's about all I have to say about that. And so that way you can keep track of the side counts, the minerals, the gas, you know, just for future reference. And if you didn't know it through that, you could have just looked up at the top and seen Zerg 7 up at the top. That's Jaedong, obviously, and there's a 0 by his name, so that's the start of his name. So either way, however you wanted to remember that, I just thought I'd give you a little bit of a heads up. I do have a scout coming in here, the SCV scout, half dead already from drones. I'm going to scout out this 12-hatch, but not much he can really do about it at this point. If he put his, I don't know if he's put his command center down actually, and no, he hasn't actually. So he actually has time if he wants to go for a bunker rush. If Baby wants to go for a bunker rush, produce a couple Marines and just charge in, he could. We have a spawning pool there, and this SCV just finally getting picked up by a chasing drone. So nice little micro there by Jaedong picking that off. And what have we got here from Baby? Is he going to go for anything? No, it doesn't look like it. He's just going to throw down that command center, not going to go for any sort of a rush. That Overlord certainly would have scouted it out if it had come out, but I think that's the sort of thing that Baby could have done. Up a game, you know, going for a bunker rush against a 12-hatch definitely is viable, definitely something you can try to do because you do have that game leeway. But Baby just deciding to keep it standard, gonna play with whatever strategy he had coming into this. He's got something maybe in store, or maybe he just wants to play normal and see what he's got against the Dong. He already beat him once, so gonna put the onus on Jaedong to come up with something. Another SCV scout coming in here, and Jaedong still hasn't produced a Zergly, has just been spamming drones to get as much economy out of this as possible, which is really nice considering he knows that that Baby isn't pushing out. So it's really nice by Jaedong to just spam drones. And he's pretty safe doing it because of the very safe build from Baby. Yeah. And nothing really going on. Finally some Zerglings out, so they're finally going to stop this SCV scout. Took long enough, and Refinery coming up as well for Baby. And Lair, so 3-hatch, probably Lair. Could be Lurker, but probably Lair. 3-hatch Lair, or 3-hatch Spire, sorry. Of course it's Lair. He's morphing a Lair, of course. but 3-hatch Spire very likely here. And some Marines have actually come down with this SCV to put on a little bit of pressure. There are 4 Zerglings out right now, and 1 drone does go down. 2 drones go down. Actually, wow, that is pretty painful there. Jaedong has just lost 2 drones, ladies and gentlemen. That is a big, that's a mistake there from Jaedong. That is some poor, and some, he was trying to skimp on his Zerglings, trying to cheat a little bit, and cut some corners, and he was caught. He was caught with his pants down and lost a couple drones because of it. So that's pretty big there, actually. Baby losing, doing some decent damage there, losing 3 Marines and an SCV for 2 drones. Not a bad trade actually for Baby at all. Not bad at all. Doing some decent damage there. Especially, yeah, the cost is 50 per piece for all the units, but you got to think that what price do you place on a larva? You know, I mean, I've never really heard a theory on what the cost is of a larva, really, what you would pay for a larva. But that is something to think about when you're talking about unit costs. It's not just straight up how much this unit costs versus how much that unit costs. It's when you're talking about Zergs, it's also the larval. How many larvae did it cost? And 2 larvae is a lot. So yeah, definitely some bonus damage there. Got some Zerglings out in the field, along with yeah, just some Zerglings wandering around, looking around, seeing that there aren't any more SCV scouts. No random buildings out as far as he can tell in the near his base. So. Just gonna go straight up here and put on some pressure, and it looks like Baby has a little bit of batch here of Medic and Marine, maybe thinking about pushing out a little bit. Engineering Bay coming up as well as a couple of concepts, and I think he knows that this is a standard game at this point. He got a good scout in, saw the 3 hatches, saw the lair, so he should know that this is a pretty standard game right now, and doesn't need a bunker or anything, just needs to get some turrets up pretty soon. Oh, these Zerglings actually getting in among those Marines while they were moving. Baby being a little bit careless there with his Medic Marines. And was able and Jaedong was able to pick off a couple of those Marines, so that's very nice there. And Scan going off, catching that Spire, very, very nice. So Baby should have turrets well in time. That Spire just finished, so we're going to see a lot of Mutalisk spam, Mutalisk. And yeah, Baby should be good in shape for this. And Firebat being able to take down a lot of Zerglings, but some Zerglings trying to get a run by might actually be able to take down this Marine. They are going to take down the Marine, and going to get a little bit of scouting, going to see if they can do anything, see if they can pick up the SCV producing the factory, delay the tech a little bit, delay the starport and the Flyance facility that much. And little things that add up in StarCraft are definitely very, very helpful for Jaedong. Looks like he was actually able to pick off another SCV. Maybe going to get one more. No, I'm not able to get one more. That was pretty cool there. We got about 6 mutas, I believe, 6 or 7 mutas out. Got a couple turrets already at the main, or at the natural. No, none at the main, though, actually.